There he is. There they are. What is that thing? That thing is what we're after. Holy!
What's up, collectors? P-Rock's back again. Finally, somewhat healed and ready for reviews again. So here we are. This is the one that caused the damage to my hand. So I am not gonna lie to you guys. There is some PTSD going in my mind every time I see this box, especially when I get to that clamshell. Oh my God, I don't know what's gonna happen when I get there, but we shall see. But this is the shipper box for the Mondo time exclusive Man-Bat 1/6 scale San Diego Comic-Con exclusive figure. And this is one that I am excited for because you know I like the anime series, the Batman anime series, and you know I love kaijus. So real quick, I want to show you the art of this figure. Inside that huge shipper box, you are greeted with this beautiful art of the Man-Bat on the front of the box. You see the DC in the bottom left, the Mondo exclusive foil sticker on there, and you see the Man-Bat right there. Nice picture, nice art right there. Definitely a pose I'm going to keep, hopefully try to keep my, I got an idea for my Man-Bat. I want to have him flying from my ceiling, so I'm going to show you guys something real quick. As you guys can see, this is the proof of the damage on this box. What's up, fellow collectors? Die action. Dale. See more information, the 1/6 scale figure, 1/6 scale collectible figure, and you can see my blood right there. There goes my blood from the injury I had when I was trying to put this thing away. And if you're scanning around this way, you can see a little bit more blood right there and right there. So my DNA is all over this box, so this is something I definitely would never sell. So let's go ahead and get this Man-Bat out of the box and look at that. Oh, so scared to look at this clamshell. But we'll go ahead and take a look at the clamshell so you can see what you get when you take this big figure out the box. All right, so bear with me because the package and the clamshell is pretty big, so I cannot fit it all on screen at one time. So basically, when you get it out the package, here's the clamshell. There's two clamshells to agree with. This is the top layer right here. Has this, you know, exclusive head, the body. And sorry for the loud noise. You got the figure right there. And then on this side, you have the other heads that come with the figure. So as you can see right there, the other heads that are there. And then underneath this, I'm going to show you right quick the clamshell that comes underneath this portion right here. And below that main clamshell, you do have the base and stand taped onto the bottom of the clamshell. As you can see, it's a big base and big stand. It's going to need it because of the heavy weight of Man-Bat. And then below this, the other clamshell. This is the time exclusive edition with the spread out wings. And yeah, these are wire tied right there, and they have plastic on there. All right, so let's go ahead and get Man-Bat and all the accessories out of the clamshell. Damn that clamshell. And see everything in 4K. And there we have Man-Bat laid out with all the accessories, even the ones that come with the time exclusive edition. And here you go. There is a lot of plastic in there, and it's very heavy. So, of course, let's take a look at the figure first. Now, before we go to the articulation, I want to let you guys know, Mondo reached out to me, and they were aware of some issues like the wrist pegs right here being loose on some of these. And then the elbows not being able to bend. I preheated mine, is able to bend a little bit more. But Mondo is aware of this. As I said, you know, Peter reached out to me. And they are going to send me replacement parts. So just, you know, it's all good, whatever. And then you can see it there. So this is one of the time exclusive pieces also. It comes on him already. You can easily take it off. It's an easy malleable plastic. You can take it off easily. So let's look at the articulation. Let's look at the details on Man-Bat, and let's see if he looks just like he does in the cartoon. And I gotta say right away, he does, man. This dude looks amazing, very heavy. So good weight on him. Sturdy joints though, other than the wrist ones. You can see the ears, details in the ears, the details on the ripped shirt. You can see the cell shade right there. You see the details on his wings. These are the closed wings, obviously. The claws, let's open this up more so you can see the inside of the arm. You can see there. These are articulated, so you can articulate these fingers right here. Wrist peg, very loose. Like I said, they're going to send me a replacement, but there you go. You can articulate the wrist pegs. My elbow, this one I reheated. It still has issues bending, but it does bend a little bit better now. The other one bends better, but they're going to send replacements for that also. So articulation on the head. And I'm not sure, this piece right here, I might have to reheat it, but I'm not sure if this neck piece moves also. It twists. All right, so you can twist it. So the head does move up that much. It moves down this much. He can kind of go sideways a little bit. Twist all the way full 360. Now the wrist pegs, as you can see, can go all the way out. You can go all the way in. You got the wings flared out, flared in. Let's move up. See, as you can see, my elbow joint is bending. It's a little tight. And then let's see if we can just get this open over here so you can see a better look at the wings spread out, but from the inside. All right, so we have them. The elbow, the shoulder joints have no problem bending right here. So you can see there, the joints do bend easily. And then if you want to, the elbows do go that far in. So as you can see, you can bend the elbows pretty far in. And the full spread out is that way right there. All right. Now, let's look at the back real quick. As you can see from the back, you can see all the muscles and details on there. And you do get 2 points of articulation at the waist. You get the up, like the lower rib cage portion right here. You can twist there. You can arch down, arch up, go pretty far down. And then you get twist at the bottom portion right here too. So you can see there, you get twist there also. The legs can move pretty far out. There we go. So you can spread the legs out pretty good. The knees, I haven't tried, I think I'm going to have to reheat these knees also, but the knees do bend up. There you go. So you can spread the leg just like that. They do bend in. So as you can see, there we go. You can put the legs back down. Let's put this knee half bent up. Let's put this down, half bent up. All right, so there you go. So now the only thing that is a little funky is just the knees, like the angle of the knees. And you do get a lot of articulation at the knee, at the ankle right here, and then down here. But you get 2 points. You get a twist up here and then a twist down here. So something it comes out of whack. This portion right here from mine too, it was like hard to articulate, so I had to reheat it. But it doesn't move that much. I don't want to risk breaking that. I let Mondo know of that piece also. But I'm going to try to reheat it some more. I'm pretty sure I can get it moving. So once you get that, you can get his ankle, if you want to call that, bent. See right here, this is kind of, there you go. So that can go pretty far up. His feet can go, let's see if we can bend this now. All right, see, I don't want to break anything any further, but like I did tell him, if I have any issues during the review, I will let them know. All right, so there you go. You can bend that back. It's just, I think it's more of the angle of the way when you articulate. It's got to be careful when you move it. So there you go. So then the ankles do twist also. And then you do get bend at this portion right here also. Just hard to do with the figure in the air. I have to probably put them down, but you do get bend there. The bend's pretty good. As you can see, you can put the foot all the way down up to here, and it can go up a little bit more. I did try to make him stand like this. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this too big. I keep hitting the camera. I'm sorry, guys. It's a big boy here, man. So I did have him standing like this without the base and stand, and he was able to hold the weight on his feet, which is awesome. But I still would not recommend displaying him without the base and stand, because this is a big, heavy boy. And this is another piece right here. I did reheat this right here, but it keeps bending back. I'm going to reheat it some more. Not sure if Mondo's going to send me a whole replacement arm, but this piece right here is a little flat, but it is soft plastic. So if you reheat it, it should be good to go. And then if you put the arms down, his arms can go. Let's see the arm articulation all the way this way. You can do the full 360. So there you go. You can see from the back, the cell shading right there. I know some people are not fans of the half the body cell shade. I can see some people's complaints, but it doesn't bother me. There you go. All right, so there is Man-Bat. I'm sorry, he's a big boy, man. I'm trying to fit him in the screen. He's a big boy here. So, all right, so there we go. So there's Man-Bat. Let's put him back down, and let's look at his other accessory pieces. All right, let's get that big boy down. Woo! He's a big boy. All right. So he does come with 4 separate heads. He comes with the transforming head, and this one's awesome, man. Look at the detail on this right here, man. Look at all that detail on there. You can see the hair color, the teeth. Awesome, man. Awesome, awesome, awesome. This one's definitely one you would want to have on him with the shirt on as he's transforming. And then you do get the sad head sculpt. Oh, Bendito, look at him. He looks so sad. He's like, oh, I missed out on my time exclusive. Man-Bat. Oh, so you do get that one. Pegs in easily. Nice detail on there, as you can see. You can see the eyes, the nose, the sad mouth, the teeth. Then you do get this one right here, where he's kind of like smirking away. I like this one because the way the eyes look compared, you can see the eyes compared to this one right here. You can see there, nice detail on there also. And then you get this one right here where he's screaming more like the crazy eyes, of one eye bigger than the other. So it's gonna be tough to see which one I'm gonna pose him in, man. More likely probably this one right here, and with the full wings. I'm not sure what my final pose is gonna be. We'll decide as we do his review. So just detail on that. He does come with this big Batman base. Definitely got to use this. Has good weight to it. And then he has a pretty hefty stand that plugs in. And then he has the waist grabber right here. Definitely got to try that out. Do want to see how he looks in flight stances. And then now we'll take a look at the time exclusives open wing accessory pieces. And these things are huge, man. It's kind of like a hard plastic. So this one, I can see this possibly being an issue if you have this connected to the figure, and if the figure falls off your shelf or wherever you have them displayed at. I can see this possibly being an issue, breaking, like hitting the floor hard, especially if you don't have carpet. So please be careful. I recommend, if you're going to use these, please use that standing base, and you will see for yourself why this came with such a big, heavy standing base, because it's needed. In my opinion, it's definitely needed. Definitely needed. And you can see there all the detail on there. And then let's look at the other one real quick just so you can see. And the way it pegs in, it'll be just basically you take the arms out and then peg in this one right here. Now, I haven't tried. Let me see. Yeah, this is going to be tough. So I'm definitely going to reheat these pieces. Man, I'm pushing weight on that. I think it's want to move. Holy snaps. Maybe I got to put it on there and then maybe use the pressure. I don't know. Just a lot of tight joints. It makes me a little bit nervous. But Mondo reached out. They said, hey, if you have any issues, please let us know, and we will resolve it for you. So there you go. So there's the other one. Let me see if this one bends a little bit. Yeah, see, I'm pushing mad weight and it's not moving at all. Yeah, look at that. Hadouken! Not working either. All right. So there you go. So there's all the accessories that come with this big, huge wingspan, freaking bloody yell, and transforming creature that comes from the Batman animated series. One of the best characters in the show, in my opinion. Hopefully, Clayface is next. I saw they got Bane. I got to pre-order Bane today. I forgot to do that. Got to do it before Tuesday. But anyways, so there you go. All right, let's go ahead and get a quick size comparison started. There's Man-Bat with the sad face on. Oh my God, that's such a cute little face. I like that face. It's like he's so sad, looking the hands down, like he's basically being like told something stern, like he's in trouble or something. Anyways, let's get the size comparison started. So let's go ahead and bring another Mondo figure. And this is going to be the Mondo Batman Anime Series, the Joker. All right. And then let's go ahead and bring another 6-scale figure. And this is going to be a Hot Toys from Star Wars, the Tusken Raider. I can never do it right. And last but not least, this is bringing the SH Monster Arts figure, because I love the Godzilla stuff. And this is going to be the SH Monster Arts Gamera. There we go. All right, there's a good size comparison with one other Mondo figure from the same line and 2 other figures from different lines, just in case you have any of these figures currently in your collection and you want to see how this Man-Bat will fit in your display in your collection. All right, let's go ahead to the final thoughts and final poses. In this final pose, I wanted to get a transformation head sculpt on there and have him in the form of like a middle of a transformation. And I was able to get accomplished. And not only that, those legs can actually hold the body up. I want to show you guys real quick that it can be done. I would not recommend it because he is prone to falling over, but it could be done. I do need to heat up those joints on the ankle a little bit more to get a full pose, a full bend on the ankles. But here he goes in that cool head transformation pose on the knees, yelling like, ah, Man-Bat, ah. Easy to pose. Trying to think anything negative. The head is easy to swap out. Just be careful with the sharp teeth and the sharp hair. You could prick yourself with the figure when you try to insert this head sculpt on. Other than the loose wrists are gonna be fixed, but that is an issue. But you still can get pose going on. And this pose right here, I wanted to prove that he can hold himself up on those legs without the base and get a full transformation pose just like this. And man, this is so damn cool. I like this so far. So in this final pose, I wanted to get just a basically somewhat default pose for man bat, kind of the regular, like that stern looking head sculpt on there, him pointing like, I'm gonna get you. And basically I wanted to show the standing base real quick too. The standing base is very sturdy. It actually holds a lot of the weight. So I would definitely recommend using the standing base if you're gonna pose this guy up. Unless you're gonna have him in a flying stance, you want to hang him from your ceiling, which is something I want to do in the future. I definitely want to try that out. Don't have the resources right now to do it. I gotta do a little research, but definitely want to get that accomplished to have him flying from the ceiling. But for now, I'm gonna have him in another different final pose. But I want to get this final pose right here, just to point out like how tall he is, standing there, like just a regular default stance, how big and tall he is, and how that base of the stand works. And not only that, like, all right, so the joints at the ankle, they are good. They work good. Now, the only thing is they're a little, like, it's a little hard to work at because, like, at the shin twists and then the ankles twist too, and then the toes twist also. So there's 3 different twisting mechanisms in the ankle, like from the end of the pants to the bottom to the end of the toes. There's 3 different mechanisms that can basically give you articulation. So like with the OCD, like you move one, the other one moves a little bit. It looks a little awkward, so you gotta. Like, it takes a while to get those legs posed correctly, where they look good and they don't look like he got broken ankles, like Iverson crossed him over or something like that. But I just wanted to get that real quick. So he does stand a big, like he's pretty big. I want to see how he stands next to Bane in this pose right here, like this tall stance right here. But man, it's a cool looking figure. I like the. I thought it was gonna be limited articulation, but it's not, man. There's a lot of articulation you can get with this figure. I cannot wait till I get to replacement pieces to get some nice poses stance. Finally, we have Man Bat with the extended wings equipped on him, and man, those things take up some space and look awesome. They are a little pain in the butt to insert because since I thought the little joint, I could be wrong. I reached out to Mondo. I'm waiting for them to respond. But I don't think the joints, the ball joints in those inserts are articulated. I tried reheating them and they wouldn't move. So I'm not 100% sure. If they are articulated, please let me know because mine are very, very, very stiff. I don't think they are. So you can't really articulate them, going in or out. But just this presence right here, as you can see, we have Man Bat about to take out Batman, and you see right there, Batman has thrown 2 batarangs onto Man Bat. You can see him like basically like inserted on his chest right there. I wish there was some blood if I could throw on here real quick. But there you got Man Bat screaming with the wings spread out like he has victory. He has defeated Batman. You see Batman on the floor, grinning right there. He's grinning, trying to reach for his grappling gun to see if he could take out Man Bat with one more strike. We shall never know. But this is an awesome piece. It definitely has presence. I have not put it in my display just yet. I'm trying to think of where I'm put it. Actually, I know where I'm gonna put it, but once I know for a fact, especially tonight, when you guys see the stream tonight on LWO, you're gonna see this guy in the background on the top right corner of me. This guy is amazing, man. When I first opened the box, I was like, oh man, it only comes with basically the swappable, like the wings and a few heads, not really much. But there is a lot of options for this guy. After messing with him, he is very time consuming to swap out certain pieces, so be very careful with that. At the same time too, if you have to warm up joints or pegs, please do so to avoid any kind of paint rub or any issues with the joints or pegs. But if you do have any issues, please reach out to Mondo because they know there's a few issues with these coming out. So if you do have issues, please let them know, reach out to them. But so far, just the basic issues I had was the joints and the elbows and a little bit of the other wing. But man, I think this is gonna be my final pose right here. Like this Man Bat right here. Before I can get him in that flight stance, I want to have him on my ceiling. But this is going to be the pose right here, man. Those wings are freaking awesome, man. Now the only thing is negative. If those joints don't articulate right there, the armpit, you see those joints right there? If they don't have articulation, then I think they should have basically covered those joints up and had it flush. Because you can see the little joints right there on the armpit right there. I'm going to mess around some more until Mondo reaches back to me. Let me know if those articulate or not. I'll probably check out some other reviews real quick just to make sure. But man, this guy is cool as hell. Definitely takes up space, has a huge presence, and just the color tone of him is pretty cool too, man. It stands out from the other figures you have in your collection because not many have this color tone and this presence with that wingspan. All right, collectors, I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, please hit the like, subscribe button, click that bell notification, and as always, collectors, keep collecting, stay safe, be good, dale.